Hey YouTube, just want to give you a little update on me. I'm getting out of this old folks home / rehab center that I've been living in for the past 11 and a half, 12 months. I have lost a total of 56 pounds. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm up walking. When I got here I was in pretty bad shape in a wheelchair and on a walker, but I'm up on my own now. A lot of hard labor and everything else got me back in pretty good shape. I'm going to got my Social Security disability and a little bit of money. I've got enough to live off of. So if everybody will leave me alone, I'll be all right. But I got tagged today by modoc 42 on what I would do if I had found a $100 bill. Well, I did. God has blessed me. And I took a $100 bill in the past 2 weeks and put $9 with it, and I bought two things. One I've already made a video on. That was my printer. Love that puppy. Gotta buy me some ink for it. They don't come fully charged with ink, but I'm going to get them. Got good deals on eBay for my ink. And another one, it's a prep. How am I going to phrase this? It's a prep to help me prep. And it's not a plug, because I bought it and on the internet, and I listened to this person on XM, and he's a good Christian man, and I do believe in his principles. So I don't care what anybody says, it works. I lived in the truck on paying back taxes and child support and everything else, and living on about $120 a week for food, and using his principles I survived 3 years. So if anybody can do it, if I can do it, anybody can. I was cooking in the truck. I was doing everything but my laundry and washing my butt, and I lived in the truck. There was no reason for me to have an apartment or anything, and nobody to go home to after my wife passed away. But what I did get was a Dave Ramsey starter kit. It comes with the Total Money Makeover, a good book. I don't care what anybody says. Read it, live it, it'll change your life. This one I haven't read yet. It's The Complete Guide to Money by Dave Ramsey. Good man. I don't care what anybody says. Personal finance software. You don't have to buy this whole kit. You can download this offline from his website. I think it's $10. I got two videos: cash flow planning and dumping debt. I have never bought anything from Dave Ramsey up until I did buy the Total Money Makeover, but I give it away 2 or 3 years ago. And I went ahead and bought this starter kit for me, to where when I do get out in my own place that I can watch my finances. He has a budgeting plan on how much percentage you're supposed to do for food and lights and rent and everything else. And before I even got to software, I knew how to take a pencil and a piece of paper and write it all down. And you got to make a budget. You got to do what you got to do to survive. And even, the less money you have, the more that you got to budget the money you do have. And that goes along the lines with prepping. I plan on moving into a 2-bedroom apartment. I have going to do a video once I get into it. I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched. It looks like a good place. The landlord's talked to me twice. We'll find out by the 3rd of next month when the eagle flies and I hand her the money. Then that's when I'm going to quit holding my breath. But if it does, I will have a 2-bedroom one bedroom will be completely preps. You want to talk about some good videos? I've sat here in this room for a year and listened to Bear Prepper and Misty 223 and all the other ladies on the cooking end, and the ones that I can't even think of right now. My good lady up in Canada, I can't even think of her name. I'm sorry. Modoc out there in California, Arkansas Prepper, East Tennessee, Ironhead. They're all good people. My mom taught me how to can way back when I was growing up. My dad died when I was 11, and I didn't have nothing to do but sit and watch my mom cook. I was a baby of 8. There wasn't nobody in the house but me and her. She was still cooking for 8. That's the reason I'm as fat as I am now. I learned how to cook. I do not need a woman to cook for me. Other things we'll talk about in a different video. I'm going to live on my own. First time since my wife passed away in 2007. And I haven't had an apartment that I could actually lock the door and walk into, sit down on a couch since 1998. My wife and I, when I met her, my wife and I went over the road. We was either over the road or at her mother's house when we came in. And this is the first time since 1998, 1999 that I've actually had a place of my own, that I wasn't trucking. 14 years of hard labor, burning a candle at both ends will kill you. But that's what I have done with my $100. Make a long story short and give an update all to boot. I bought my printer, I've bought my Dave Ramsey kit, and I am going to start prepping and doing a couple videos for you. And just living life on my own and see what God has in store for me. I'm going to continue to lose weight. I still got a bad mitral valve in my heart. I still got to have heart surgery. But keep your prayers up, and once I get out of this place on my own, I'm going to dance a little jig and keep on keeping on. God bless. Thank you, Modoc, for tagging me. And let's see who I can tag. Let's tag who am I going to tag? Let's tag Misty 223 and Arkansas Prepper. I can't think of any more names right now. I've done this off the cuff, so I can't think of any names. But Mrs. Volfe. She's my good friend up in Canada that I couldn't think of. God bless her heart. She's been beside me from day one since I got on YouTube. She's a good friend, and I'm just having brain farts and can't never remember her name. But those 3, tag you guys are it. God bless. Keep up the good work, people. Bye.